When you grow up in Hollywood with showbiz parents, you may think life rolls out the red carpet. But living under the glare of the spotlight has its own challenges, as our Doris McMillon learned when she enrolled in Hollywood 101.
Welcome, class, to Hollywood 101.
Wishful drinking may be funny for the audience, but Carrie Fisher, the daughter of actress Debbie Reynolds and crooner Eddie Fisher, has lived this life.
Over here we have Debbie and Eddie. Now, in the 50s, they were known as America's sweethearts. Now, for those of you that are younger, all three of you, that can't relate to any of this, try to think of Eddie as Brad Pitt, Debbie as Jennifer Aniston, and Elizabeth as Angelina Jolie.
Carrie says if her life wasn't so funny, it would be true. But it is true. Carrie's material for wishful drinking is about her journey, and boy, does she dish.
Eddie consoles Elizabeth with his penis.
How do your parents feel about the fact that you put all the family business
Well, I have not
for
put
everybody?
all the family business.
Okay, a good part of it.
Some of it.
Stuff that most of us wouldn't tell anybody, but you've put it into a play.
Yeah, but in a fairly innocuous way. My mother comes to the show all the time. So does my father. My father, they've both come on stage with me. They're fine with it because, you know, the stories are funny. It's not like some judgmental thing where I say, listen to what jerks my parents were. They weren't. They were a product of their times.
Although the play is getting great reviews, it was difficult living the screenplay called her life. At age 12, she entered into showbiz, sharing a nightclub act with her mom. At 13, her journey into the drug world began with marijuana.
My mother had found some pot in our Palm Springs house that we rented. So she came to me and she said, all right, now look, I figure you're going to try this at some point, so we'll do it together. I don't want you doing it, you know. So then my mother promptly forgot, but I didn't.
At age 19, she was unknowingly on the verge of becoming a cultural icon.
Princess Leia is famous, I'm not. I just look like her.
And you didn't like the braids that you had to wear either.
Well, who would like that was in any way stable?
But despite the fame, she was wrestling with demons, dealing with addiction, divorce from singer-songwriter Paul Simon, and fame.
I married Paul at 26. We were divorced at 28. And then I went to rehab, not because I needed it.
I never had any illusions about, you know, that celebrity was going to, if you get enough people to like you out there, it'll heal you. You'll be able to like yourself. You know, you'll go with the crowd. I knew it wasn't like that, and I knew that celebrity doesn't, you know, it's ephemeral. I knew it goes, and in a way that's disturbing. So the whole time I was really famous, I thought, oh my God, when's it going to stop?
The fame continued with movie parts, her book writing, but her demons continued to follow her. She was diagnosed with bipolar disease.
But everyone's moody. This is just much more extreme than that, and your reactions to things are way over the top. I say, you know, the facts of my life stay the same. The fiction I make up about it differs if I'm up and down. Down, obviously, is the worst manifest. I like being manic.
I think you mentioned on stage that you'd had shock therapy.
I did.
Did it work?
It worked unbelievably well.
Better than any medication?
It has a very bad rap, and I'm here to say it's awesome.
Although Fisher says her memories hurt her tremendously, there is something cathartic about sharing her life.
Doing this show has been great. In fact, you do get something back. It is true. My mother, I could never figure out why my mother's still entertaining at 76. And it's because, you know, there is something to an audience, you know, empathizing. Yeah.